ambulance, please.
Stay out of the street.
Call an ambulance.
They're already working on it.
Please.
They're already working on it.
Please, we're all
They're already
people.
working on it. Back
I'm
up.
not in the way. I'm trying to help. Please call
We need
somebody.
you to get on the sidewalk. I understand, but you have to stay out of the way. Stay back.
Don't come close.
Stay back. Why? Stay back.
What's your reasoning? What's your reasoning? Why should we stay back?
Why don't you be quiet,
We've
please?
witnessed this multiple times in this city. Yes, we have.
Not by us.
Yes, we have.
You are evil!
Tell me what he's filming us for. Why is this guy filming us? When we're here to support our communities. Huh? Yeah.
They're doing too much, man. And they keep pushing people, you know?
Oh shit! What the fuck? They killed him? Did they fucking kill that guy? Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Not again! Are you fucking kidding me? That guy's dead.
To those of you who are just blindly believing what the Department of Homeland Security is telling you, you need to watch the videos for yourself. This man was a United States citizen. He was lawfully carrying a gun. He had a permit. He was breaking no law. He did not pull it. It was in a holster. He had a phone in his hand. He was recording what ICE was doing. And the very reason they said he was a threat is because he had a gun in a holster that he was legally allowed to carry. Hello, Trump supporters. What about Second Amendment, Second Amendment, Second Amendment? He was not breaking the law. He did not pull the gun. Watch the video. Not only that, they have rounded up multiple witnesses who were there. There was a woman you can see from the video in a red coat recording that had a very good angle. Are we ever going to see that video footage? Probably not, because she's been rounded up and taken to another location. Why? Are they going to search her phone and delete her footage? Are they trying to detain and threaten witnesses so they don't tell what actually happened? This is over the top Gestapo. Stop believing what Kristi Noem tells you. She lies. Look with your own eyes. You can see the second video. He has a phone in his hand. Not to mention, he was already on his knees with his hand behind his back before the first shot rang out. Where's the threat? Where's the danger? This is unattainable. We are a powder keg about to explode.
Donald Trump, I call on you once again. Remove this force from Minnesota. They are sowing chaos and violence. We've seen deadly violence from federal agents again and again and again. But in contrast to that, on these frozen streets, what you witnessed yesterday was the best of Minnesotans, peacefully exercising their First Amendment rights.
We have new video footage of ICE's most recent murder in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Now, as they begin to walk up, they put hands on him. This is very clear. They escalate. Not only are you constitutionally allowed to record agents, but the Supreme Court has said multiple times that you can stand there and record. But under Trump's ICE, he has emboldened masked ICE agents to tackle and detain U.S. citizens for simply recording. Now, we know after that, he is shot not only once by an ICE agent, but then almost a dozen more times while he is laying motionless on the ground. The argument coming from the administration has been, thus far, that he had a weapon and was discharging that weapon, therefore putting people around him in danger. But just like in the case of Renee Nicole Good, they are lying to your face. The man in the gray jacket that's standing right here walks up in this slow motion, slowed down version of the full video and removes the weapon from the 37-year-old victim's holster. Watch. He walks up and in this slowed down footage, you see him remove it from the man's waistband. And if I pause it right here, you can see that he now has a weapon in his hand, which he further walks away with. The man right here in this jacket walks up, doesn't have a gun as he's walking up in his hand. There's nothing in his hand whatsoever. And then as he's walking away, he has this gun in his hand. We will not let this administration lie to us and gaslight us. What disturbs me the most is that conservatives are always saying open carry is good. People should have more access to guns. But when we see a U.S. citizen exercising his Second Amendment right and walking around with an open carry, ICE executes him.
ICE shot and killed a man this morning in Minneapolis less than an hour ago, and the video just dropped, and it's horrifying. When I first heard the news, I hoped that it was, I hope that it was a misunderstanding. It's not. I won't even show the footage. Oh my God, y'all, they had him held down. One was beating him, and you hear pop, pop. Everybody runs away, and he flops. This is bad. I love y'all. Minnesota, Minneapolis. Let me know how I can help, but this is really messed up. I don't live here, and I just had the biggest surge of anger. More information will be coming from all kinds of places. There's already reports on it. You can find the video if you search, but ICE just shot a man in southern Minneapolis the day after some of the largest protests in history.
It is our duty. It is our right.
It is our duty. It is our right.
Strike, strike, strike.
Strike, strike, strike.
It is our duty. It is our right.
It is our duty.
So, Common Sense with Van Silk. Now, do you feel what these ICE agents did today in Minneapolis was fair? Looking at this video as I'm talking, y'all beating the man up. Not only you beating him up, you just shot and killed the man. And look at the ICE agent running away. Look at him. First of all, how many of these ICE agents are even legal citizens? What they should be preparing to do right now, if you don't care about this country, all these ICE agents should be going to help all these states that's getting hit by the winter storm. But it's sad that we live in a country where we got American citizens, legalized citizens being attacked to show proof of citizenship by people wearing masks, and we don't even know if they are citizens. To whoever lost their life this morning, may you rest in peace, because the narrative of, oh, he had a weapon. Listen, this man seemed like he was very outnumbered in this situation. And all I can say is right now, there's only one person that has immunity. Her name is Donald Trump. The rest of y'all, I guess the most favorite line in the next year or two, y'all gonna be saying, I plead the fifth. Because we already know what Trump's gonna do. Pam Bondi, anybody he think is crooked, they will get into trouble, and then he will pardon them, especially if the Democrats take the midterm elections. So that way the Democrats can't charge them. But see, there's a lot going on. And we got to understand the rights that's being stripped away right here in this country. If you know what happened in January 6th, this is no different than what's going on in Minneapolis. But see, they got the ICE agents in Florida, but see, they just did that just to say, well, they're in Florida. But see, It's what level. It's a tone down. Just make it real light so it can say that we just not picking on Democrat states. But you know what? There's so many Republican states that needs ICE agents. But first of all, I thought it was about MS-13 and the rapists and the gang. How's a 5-year-old or a person that's brown or Asian now all of a sudden they're criminals? Y'all got your phones. You're getting the people's photo IDs and you're getting the people's photos and y'all just sending it in. Y'all don't have cameras. All the money that y'all have, y'all can't even get cameras. It's like, how are these guys so powerful stepping on the grounds in a governor's state and doing what they want to do? I looked at a whole situation where a police officer was at the gas station, Lieutenant Black, Arizona. And the ICE agents wouldn't even let him go the border, right, 10 feet to his vehicle to go and show him his ID, police ID and badge. No, they wanted to take him all the way down to their office to put him through the rigmarole, and it cost them $13 million in suits, violating his liberty and rights and everything. But listen, let's get back to what's going on in Minnesota. You make sure the midterm election, you'll get out and vote. This is ALGA. ALGA stands for America Loves Great Americans. But as we just sit up here and we watch the patrolling and the protruding of how this government is sitting here and letting these guys kill Americans with no problems, it's a sacrifice that we all have to pay.
ICE just murdered somebody. He was on the ground. He was pinned down by several ICE agents. And one of the ICE agents took out his gun and started firing at the dude on the ground. And then when the other ICE agents backed off, the shooter kept shooting the body.
Saw a video of more than 6 masked agents pummeling one of our constituents and shooting him to death. How many more residents, how many more Americans need to die or get badly hurt for this operation to end? How many more lives need to be lost before this administration realizes that a political and partisan narrative is not as important as American values? How many times must local and national leaders must plead with you, Donald Trump, to end this operation and recognize that this is not creating safety in our city?
The man that was shot by ICE agents in Minneapolis, Minnesota, outside the Glam Donuts, is being reported. Guess what his crime was? Recording the ICE agents. That's shameful. How long before it comes out that he was an American, exercising and utilizing his rights as an American? Or what are they going to say? He shouldn't have been recording ICE? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What's the story now? And they're already starting to say that he possibly had a firearm. Those men, all of them, you've seen them, the big group of them, right? 6, 7 men of them, grabbing at him. You're going to tell me that they didn't know how to detain this man with 6 or 7 of them? They didn't know how to grab his arms and legs? I mean, we see him snatching people up every single day. And people wonder why people don't want to get out of their cars when they're told, or getting scared of these ICE agents and not wanting to comply. What's happening is shameful. Let me know what your thoughts are on this one.
Republicans and right-wing commentators are turning against the Trump administration tonight over the shooting in Minneapolis today. Now, as you know, Alex Pretti was unalived by ICE agents today, and the official account from the Trump administration is that he pointed his weapon at ICE agents and they defended themselves. Well, video came out from multiple angles that completely contradicted that claim. And Kristi Noem came out despite the video and reasserted the claim that he was trying to shoot ICE agents. Well, it's not just Democrats that are pushing back. Now Republicans and right-wing commentators like Tim Pool, people who will defend Donald Trump no matter what, are calling this out. That even they are calling BS on this claim. And Democrats, for their part, Many who have supported continuing to fund ICE are now saying no dice this time. We're going to have a talk about this. This is a huge turning point in the United States, and it is clear that nobody is buying the BS that Republicans in the Trump administration, I should say, are trying to sell. That don't believe what you see.
We have breaking news. This man right here, who is a legal observer of ICE and an American citizen, has been confirmed dead because another federal agent-involved shooting just happened in Minneapolis this morning. And now local police are accusing federal agents of trying to cover it up, just like they did with the Renee Good shooting. Now, according to the Star Tribune, federal agents shot and unalived this man earlier today near Nicola Avenue in South Minneapolis. Witnesses say that the man was wrestled to the ground and then shot multiple times. But here's the part that's really fueling some outrage now. After the shooting, federal agents reportedly tried to order Minneapolis police to leave the scene, and when that didn't work, they took witnesses to the Bishop Henry Whipple Federal Building. Now, Minneapolis Police Chief Brian O'Hara, he refused to comply with the instructions by the federal government. Instead, he instructed his officers to stay and preserve the scene for investigation. Now, this comes amid an ongoing federal operation in the Twin Cities that has already seen multiple violent incidents, including the earlier shooting death of 37-year-old Renee Good by an ICE agent, a death a medical examiner has now ruled a homicide. Local leaders, including Governor Tim Walz and Minneapolis officials, have condemned the federal actions and called for independent investigations and federal accountability. So what's happening right now? A man was unalived by the federal agents. Federal agents allegedly tried to push local cops off the scene. Witnesses were taken to a federal building. Now, local police have refused to leave and are protecting evidence. This is now an active developing investigation, and evidence, especially body cam footage, witness testimony, and timelines will be critical as the public tries to piece together what actually happened.